Buenos días, clase. Buenos días, señora Fernández. Levántense, por favor. Listos. Hola, hola. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, muy bien. Gracias. Siéntense. Okay. First, everybody say, hola, Kina Koala. Kina Koala y yo, we wanted to tell you something. We wanted to tell you, los extrañamos mucho. Los extrañamos mucho means we miss you very much. We can't wait to be back in school with you. And we wanted you to know that we miss you very much. So today I decided to record a lesson for my 3rd and 4th graders so that you could get taught by Senora Fernandez and we can keep going with our curriculum. And then when we get back to school, we'll all be ready to go. Okay, so our new unit is la ropa. La ropa. La ropa means clothing. Let's practice saying that. Ropa. Notice I roll my R's. In Spanish, when you have an R at the beginning of a word, or when there's 2 R's together, you roll your R. Let's practice that. Ropa. Muy bien. So our essential question for this unit is, ¿Qué ropa llevas? ¿Qué ropa llevas? That's one of our easier essential questions. Let's practice that. ¿Qué ropa llevas? Bien. And notice I didn't say ¿Qué ropa llevas? Because 2 L's in Spanish make a ya sound. Like ¿Cómo te llamas? Okay? So let's practice that again. ¿Qué ropa llevas? And that means what clothing are you wearing? And if you want to say I'm wearing, you could say llevo or yo llevo. And then the item of clothing. So we have 16 items of clothing. We're going to start with 5 items for 2 weeks. Then we do 5 items for 2 weeks. Then we do 6 items for 2 weeks. And then after we do all 16, then we go back and we play bingo. Hopefully we'll be back in school by then. So we're going to start with winter clothing. Okay, some winter clothing. So let's practice asking Señora Fernandez, ¿Qué ropa llevas? Las botas. Las botas. Repitan, botas. Muy bien. This is how we spell botas. Botas. Yo llevo las botas. All right, ask me again. ¿Qué ropa llevas? This is a fun one to say. La bufanda. Let me hear everybody say la bufanda. A lot of kids said that sounded like Wakanda to them. If that helps you remember the word bufanda, that's fine. You could say bufanda forever, okay? So let me hear everybody say bufanda. Muy bien. This is how we spell it. Bufanda. Say it again. Bufanda. So we have las botas. La bufanda. All right, our next item of clothing is a hat, like a winter hat. We say el gorro. Repitan, gorro. Notice I rolled my R's again because when you have 2 R's together in a word, you roll them. Let's practice saying that. Gorro. Muy bien. So we have las botas. La bufanda. El gorro. All right, ask me again. ¿Qué ropa llevas? Las medias. Repitan, medias. You could also say calcetines. That's a really long, hard word to say. I like to use the word medias. In Portuguese, it's similar. It's medias, so something like that. And I think in Tagalog, it's also medias. So these are some similar words in other languages. So you're not just learning Spanish, but you're also learning a little bit of Portuguese and Tagalog, which they speak in the Philippines. All right, let's practice saying that again. Medias. Medias. Okay. We have las botas. La bufanda. Bufanda forever. El gorro. Las medias. Okay. And our last one for today, remember we're doing cinco today. We'll work on those for 2 weeks. Then we do cinco. Winter and, no, we're doing winter now. Then we'll do summer and spring clothing. And then we'll do seis, accessories, okay? All right. Gloves. These are gloves in case you can. We say los guantes. Guantes. This is probably the hardest one to say today. Let me hear everybody say guantes. So maybe you can remember this one because gloves and guantes both starts with G. That might be a way to help you remember it. Let me hear everybody say guantes. Okay. All right. So let's go over all of them one more time. We have las botas, la bufanda, el gorro, las medias, and los guantes. Bien. So now we're going to play a little game that you guys know how to play called ¿Qué falta? ¿Qué falta? I'm going to say to you, cabezas abajo. That means heads down. And I want you to put your head down at home, okay? And then I'm going to remove one of the items of clothing and I'm going to put it face down. And then I'm going to say ¿Qué falta? Which means what's missing. And I want to see if you remember which one it is and how to say it in Spanish, okay? Okay, cabezas abajo. Heads down, no peeking. Okay, ¿Qué falta? Which one is missing? Give me a second to think. All right, if you said el gorro, you're correct. Repitan, gorro. Muy bien. All right, cabezas abajo. Okay, let me step to the side. ¿Qué falta? That means lift up your head. Which one is missing? If you said botas, you are correct. Repitan, botas. Botas. Okay. Cabezas abajo. Heads down, no peeking. Stand in front here. I'm going to step to the side and say, ¿Qué falta? This is kind of a fun one to say. If you said bufanda, you are correct. Repitan, bufanda. Bufanda forever. Okay, cabezas abajo. Heads down. No peeking. ¿Qué falta? If you said guantes, you are correct. This is the hardest one to say. Let's practice it 2 more times. Guantes. Guantes. Muy bien. All right, cabezas abajo. Heads down, no peeking. There's only one left. That could be anyway. But, ¿qué falta? Which one's missing? If you said medias, you are correct. Remember, you could also say calcetines. But we're going to use this one because it's a little bit easier. Medias. Medias. All right, let's go over all 5 items of clothing. And then I'm going to tell you what I want you to do for a vocabulary sheet at home since I don't have one to give. Repita. Bufanda. Say it again. Bufanda. Las botas. Botas. El gorro. El gorro. Los guantes. Guantes. And las medias. Las medias. Okay, now what I want you to do is just get a blank piece of paper. If you can find a blank piece of paper anywhere, blank computer paper, go find one. I'm going to show you what to do. Okay, I want you to fold the paper in half sideways, fold it in half again, down, and then one more time. If you fold it down like this, let's do it again. You're going to take your paper, fold it in half, this way. Then fold it down in half again. And then in half one more time. Then you're gonna have a paper that has 8 boxes on each side, okay? And you can even draw a line in the middle. That's what I did. I drew a line down the middle, and I drew 1, 2, 3 lines on the creases. And I made 8 boxes on this side of the paper, and if I turn my paper over, 8 boxes on that side. And guess what? We have 16 vocabulary words. So I want you to keep this paper as long as you can so that we can add on to it the next time, okay? And at the top of your paper, I want you to write, ¿Qué ropa llevas? Anywhere, just really tiny, just so you remember our essential question is, what clothes are you wearing? So let's practice that again. ¿Qué ropa llevas? Good, now write that down, the top of your paper. And if you want to answer that, you say, yo llevo, which means I'm wearing. Okay, yo llevo. And then just put a blank line. And you would put the item of clothing on that line. So I'll give you a minute to do that. Okay, then I'm going to erase this. And I'm going to show you how to draw each item in the box. Okay. Now, if you didn't have time to finish, that's okay, because guess what? This is a video, and you can just pause it and go back to it, okay? All right, so the first item I want you to draw in the first box on your paper is la bufanda. So I want you to draw a scarf. You can either make it look like a snake, okay? Kind of like this, but with like fuzz on the end. Or if you're better at drawing than that, I'm sure you are. Okay, that's why I teach Spanish and not art. Bufanda. Write that in the box. So draw a picture and write the name of that item. The next one I want you to write are botas. Kind of look like feet. Again, Lisa-Fernandez is not very good at drawing. So, and then just write the word botas. In the next box, I want you to draw like a winter hat. Kind of looks like a Hershey Kiss, right? And write gorro. Gorro. So we have bufanda, botas, gorro. We have 2 more items for this week, okay? So you're going to fill up one side plus 1 more box. But keep this paper because we're going to use it for the next couple weeks, okay? Bufanda, botas, gorro. These are going to look like hands. But they're actually supposed to be gloves. And you can write the word guantes. Guantes. And the last one is some socks. And I want you to write medias. Medias. Okay, so these are going to be your 5 vocabulary words. Like I said, we'll work on these for 2 weeks. And then we're going to go on to some spring and summer clothing. And we'll keep these as well. We'll just add on. And then we're going to go on to accessories and add on. And then we're going to have 16 words total. When you go to Online Free Spanish to play the games, it's going to have about 20 words. Some of them are easy, like la pijama. I don't teach that one because it's so obvious and you'll know what it is. So when you go to play the games, you'll see additional words. And we're going to, like I said, hopefully be back in school by the time this is all over, and we'll play clothing bingo when we get back. Okay, one more time. Let's go over the clothing. Bufanda. Las botas. El gorro. Guantes, medias. All right, boys and girls, take this paper, put it somewhere where you know where it is, keep it, and we'll be going over this in a couple weeks, some new vocabulary, okay? All right, levántense, por favor. Let's sing our adios song. Adios a ti, adios.